Oh, what up, YouTube? Guess who's back? What up, Face Famous family? The jury. Guess who we got in the house? We got the boy DMX. Who we be? DMX. You swear to spit the lyrics, the whole lyrics, and nothing but the lyrics, and kill this beat with your bars? Step into the booth then, brother. You up to testify. See you on the flip side. Let's go.
Yeah. Another one of those. This is for my Q down to earth joint.
Y'all already know the one, the only DMX, the man with hyper energy, Darkman X. Actually, DMX got his name for a drum machine they used. It was the DMX something drum machine, but he ended up, that's where he got his name from. Later flipped out to DMX, Darkman X. That's who we know now. Let's continue.
Peace, baby. You know how we roll. There's so many that don't know.
As you can see in this video, we already got Face Famous sightings. We had Malcolm X, we had Martin Luther King. He's also showing the riots of Watts, Harlem, New York, California, all that freedom. So basically this first verse is going to be on the edge of history of how corruption and how the African American community went through their struggles. You feel me? Let's go.
Rest in peace, baby.
That was Face Famous on Martin Luther King. Let's go. Get it.
What they don't know is the war, the drama, the armor, the city, the farmer, the babies, the mama, the projects, the drugs.
Now, who do you think he's talking to? I bet you he's probably talking to the government. I bet you he's saying even people who don't know the struggles that we went through as African American, history, that we've been through some shit from slavery, Jim Crow, Watts riots, segregation, racism, lynchings, beatings, all that stuff, the projects. Come on, let's go.
The children, the thugs, the tears, the hugs, the love, the slugs, the funerals, the wakes, the churches, the coffins, the heartbroken mothers.
So look at all the things that happen through life. It don't matter. Black, brown, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. Everybody has been through something. America has been known to be racist. It was founded on racism. It stays to this day on racism. This year is not going nowhere. DMX is just calling this stuff out. He's speaking his mind. He's speaking of what people and their families been going through to make sure none of this stuff continues or should not continue. However, it still goes on to this day. His words are powerful. X be with it. X be with the stuff. Let's go. Let's wind that back a little bit. Keep it moving.
The slugs, the funerals, the wakes, the churches, the coffins, the heartbroken mothers. It happens too often. The problems, the things we use to solve them. Yonkers, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem.
DMX, native for freaking Yonkers. Yonkers resident, always been a savage. Trust me, the man at 14, once he got out, the man did some shit. But the dude's seen some things. He's, DMX probably almost 50 years old now. Legend in the making. Come on.
The hurt, the pain, the dirt, the rain, the jerk, the fame, the work, the game, the friends, the foes, the bins, the studios, the shows, comes and it goes.
Even in this, like you said, the studios, the shows, comes and it goes. The friends, the fames, the girls, the hoes, all that stuff he's talking about. You can make money. Money's always there. But as fast as that stuff comes, it's gone. Even like you said, the friends, the foes, all that stuff. You can have friends, you can have foes, they come, they go, they're gone. He's just putting it out there that it's here in your life for a reason, but it could be gone for another reason. Money don't last.
The jealousy, the envy, the phony, the friendly, the one that gave him the slugs, the one that put him in me.
Jealousy and envy could hurt a lot of people. You coming up in your own world and you got haters trying to take you out or even trying to discredit anything you do, Jealousy and envy will rear its ugly head anywhere. Think about it. In your own home, in the workplace, in school, on the streets, on your grind, making more money than the next man. Next thing you know, guess what? Somebody's trying to take you out or take you over. How does that work? It really doesn't. Come on.
The snakes, the grass, too long to see. The lawn
Like you said, the snakes in the grass, they're always there.
mower sitting right next
Let's go. Back that up.
to me. The snakes, the grass, too long
Yep,
to see.
yep,
The
yep.
lawnmower sitting right next to the tree.
Like you said, the snakes in the grass, too long to see. The lawnmower right there next to the tree. Sometimes it takes people forever to see the snakes in the grass. Sometimes you don't even see it. They just slither up and take you out. You get bit. You got to make sure you cut the grass every now and then. Don't let it get too high. Don't let that grass get to your knees where you can't see the snakes. Look around your surroundings to find out who they are. Because they might be standing right next to you. Might want to look over your shoulder. If you got somebody staring next to you, hey, look at them. Never know? Go. One thing about X is that he brings hella energy. For somebody with asthma, this dude always brings energy. That man is energy. To me, my number one rapper. My favorite rapper. That's just me. Tied with Eminem. Don't matter who's first. Everybody else is after that. That's just me. All right, let's go. Because everybody knows greatest of all time is very subjective.
What we seeing is the streets, the cops, the system, harassment, the options, get shot, go to jail, or get your kicked. The lawyer.
Is that familiar? Does that ring a bell? Is that something we've been seeing for the past few years? Don't matter, huh? Don't matter what color you are. Them police got that uniform on. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do or feel they need to do. Not all, some. But if you are a good cop and you do not take out or tell on these bad cops, you just as wrong. You just as much to blame. Somebody got to step up. They're afraid of that blue coat of silence or that blue shield of silence. You got to break that silence, man. Come on.
What we seeing is the streets, the cops, the system, harassment, the options, get shot, go to jail, or get your kicked. The lawyers, the part they are of the puzzle, the release, the warning, try not to get in trouble.
Lawyers are just as bad. All right, so somebody goes and shoots somebody, 12 gauges them down. Guess what? The next thing is going to be plea bargains and all that. So you can basically almost get away with murder by pleading up, pleading down, however they want you to do, just to get out of it. To get what? A couple of years for taking a life, where somebody who may not have the legal means or resources can get life in prison. So it's all about money. Once again, the corruption within the judicial system. Call it out, X.
The snitches, the eyes, probation, parole, the new charge, the bail, the warrant, the whole, the
Come on. Some of y'all know about this. Some of y'all know. Trust me, I know. I personally know. I wasn't behind the bars. So take your guess where one I was. But I know it's corrupt as fuck. And it doesn't get any better. I've seen it firsthand. As much as you try to help some people, sometimes you can't help them because they don't want you to help. You can't make money when the prisoners are free. Come on.
parole, the new charge, the bail, the warrant, the whole, the cell, the bus, the ride, up north, the greens, the boots, the yard, you caught, the
How many of y'all getting flashbacks of PTSD from this right here? How many of y'all catching PTSD and flashbacks just from this part? Some of y'all are. Hopefully you don't go back. Hopefully you stay out. And if you are, see a therapist. Come on.
the warrant, the hole, the cell, the bus, the ride, up north, the greens, the boots, the yard, you caught, the fighting, the pulling, the grabbing, the riot squad with the captain, nobody knows what happened.
No snitching. Nobody knows what happened. But everybody knows there be riots, there be scrapping, there be shankings going on. You in prison, in jail, shit, hell, you could be in work release. And something's about to happen. But what's the rule? The prison runs its own set of rules. The jail runs its own sets of rules. The guards don't run nothing. They're just a referee to the game. That's all they are. They're referees. Come on.
The 2 years in a box, revenge, the plots, the 23 hours that's locked, the 1 hour that's not, the silence, the dark, the mind, so fragile, the wish that the streets would have took you when they had you, the days.
So even still, if you go in, sometimes too, you wish the streets took you instead of going back into jail, back in that cell. Like you said, the box, 23 hours in, 1 hour out. Dude, your mind just breaks. It's a mind bender. What do? Create stories? What? Recite William Shakespeare? I mean, come on, read books, come up with plays without taking yourself out. And if you try, you're going to be in there butt naked too, because they got to make sure once you're in solitary, you ain't going to do nothing to yourself. X, no. X, Mr. DMX, got a long history with the freaking law. His rap sheet is excruciating, painfully long. But I'll get into that. He's been through some things. Come on.
The months, the years, despair, one night on my knees, here it comes, the prayer.
We gotta find Jesus sometime. Dark Man X. All right, let's talk about your wife, your kids, the life that you live. You know, DMX has 14 kids by various different women. And even when he was married, he was cheating. He also got sued for DNA testing that he said the kid wasn't his, proved that it was his. After all, had to pay $2.5 million. Other than that, DMX also had a reality show with his wife. And also, he's damn near disowned his son on TV with the therapist there that had to get in his ass. DMX, you love the man, but at the same time, you stay pissed off out in case you do stupid shit. DMX. Clean and sober now. I'm so proud of him. I would give you that. I am so proud of X. Still my favorite rapper. I don't give a damn. That tough love sometimes. But impersonating an FBI agent, addicted to drugs, skipping out on his rehab, going in and out of jail, animal cruelty. He used to have a pit bull kennel. They had took all his dogs because of the cruelty. He wasn't feeding them. There's malnourished. He was fighting them. I mean, X list goes on and on and on and on and on. Come on.
I was his. It was right what I did. My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my...
Then DMX decided that he was going to find religion, get back in the faith. He was actually Jehovah's Witness. And one time when he was 10 years old, he got hit by a car. He recovered. He could have had a settlement of $10,000. His mama said no because it gets a religion. DMX is now a Christian. DMX also said that he was in jail and sent to jail for a purpose, actually to find Christianity, which he has. He preaches, if you bought any DMX albums, he always has a prayer in there. Love it. He always recites prayer at his concerts. Then on top of that, he has grown, he has matured, he is clean and sober and healthy and looking great, put on some weight, all that stuff. So his trim, muscular physique is gone, but also I'd rather him be a bigger, healthy DMX than a cracked out DMX as we saw in all his mugshots. Go.
My mother, my father, I love him, I hate him.
Real quick, his mother used to beat him until he was 14. Once he got 14, he got out the house. Also, DMX, now how does the pit bull thing come up? How is that relevant? Well, I'm going to tell you why that's relevant. DMX found friends and stray dogs roaming the streets. That's how he got the whole pit bull dog. Why? Because he said a dog is always loyal and people are not. Because you know when a dog's about to strike, but you don't know when people are. DMX also was sent to a boys' home, which he got into a lot of fights and all that other stuff. Then he began taking the rap, found his best friend, they started rapping, became great. And then once again, like I said, the DMX name comes up after the DMX drum machine. Now Darkman X, one of the greatest rappers ever. Multi-platinum, put out 2 albums in 1 year. His first album and his second album both went platinum. Only, the second rapper ever to do that in history? The man's great. Come on.
God, I didn't have him, but I'm glad that he made him. The roaches, the rats, the strays,
Even that part about his dad. His dad left, but he's glad that God had him Because if it wasn't for his dad, DMX would not be here. He would not be here to say what he feels and spread all his pain and passion to us, the fans. Go.
Cats, the bats, every time we scrap, the hustling, the dealing, the robbing, the stealing, hit the ceiling, little boy with no feelings.
That's how DMX was raised, a little boy with no feelings. He used to go out robbing people. As he said, he used to go out do a lot of jukes. DMX used to rob people all the time. He used to get into a lot of fights, even with his mother. His mother and her boyfriends used to beat on him where he lost teeth. He lost, man, all kinds of blood, got bruises, got bump scrapes and all the other good stuff. And his grandmother had to end up raising him. DMX has no middle name. DMX dad also did not want DMX. He wanted his mom to abort him before she had him. And when she had him, his father left as soon as he was born. DMX life is very much tumultuous. Hell, you can make a movie. It's tumultuous. Make a movie out of his life. DMX been through some things and still here to preach and give us his words. X, love you, man.
The frustration, rage, trapped inside a cage, the beatings till the age.
Told you.
Somebody stop me, somebody come and get me. What? Little did I know that the law was riding with me. The dark, the light, my heart, the fight.
And that's when DMX says, I found religion. I had to find somebody between the dogs and Jesus. I'm here for a purpose. To give you what I have.
The wrong, the right, it's gone.
Yes, sir. Yes. Let me tell you what I like about this video, because it's like taking us back in time in history about things that he's, well, not him, actually things that we know, got the video evidence that we've been through as far as African Americans. Hispanics been through the same thing. They have their own history just like African Americans do. So therefore, both sides, and that's not even counting every other person who's here from another country, to be segregated, prejudiced on, racism experienced by who? You take a guess. Because they don't know who we be. And that's what he's saying. Who are we? Everything he said in this video is basically saying, you don't know. We are this, 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 this. He's laying it out. He put on a whole outline. My boy.
I am DMX. I am DMX. I am DMX.
You know what this is?
I am DMX. I am DMX. I am DMX. I am DMX.
Yes, sir. That whole I am DMX thing, that got strictly taken from Michael Jordan's commercial. I am Michael Jordan. I am Michael Jordan. Then he had one, I am Tiger Woods. I am Tiger Woods. I am Tiger Woods. So everybody wanted to be like Mike. Even Tiger Woods had his own why, because Tiger Woods was one of the only black golfers there was. So therefore, Tiger Woods even went through prejudice, racism, all that. But guess what? He's kicking ass all over the place. But that's the I am Tiger Woods. I am Michael Jordan. All this stuff correlates that racism is alive and well, people. You got to feel it. You know it when you see it. Go. Darkman X DMX. You've been in the court so many damn times. I'm not really gonna try you. I'm just gonna say, hey, stay the hell out my courtroom. You've seen enough of the court. You've seen enough of me. So guess what? We already know what you bring to the table. You in solitary confinement anytime you step up in this courtroom. So I may not agree with everything you say, but your status, icon status, as well as a lot of other rappers, you shall be in solitary confinement along with them. Y'all could just sit there and freestyle against each other and battle each other. What up? Like, share, subscribe. This is the king. Guess what? I'm Face Famous. We out!